Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one.
Up here they do. They got a contract with. We get the Panthers on CBS, and then whatever game Fox show will be the NFC.
His counterpart on the other side.
It's like I know that.
Any NFC team to be associated with CBS.
Yeah, it's like we got a contract. They got a CBS got the television rights to the Panthers, so it's like every other market outside Charlotte be showing whatever CBS regional game is, but in North Carolina football on CBS too.
That's why I wonder, why he's putting the Panthers on CBS?
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL
not up here, they don't.
Here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Nice little juke.
Don't be falling asleep snoring again.
Here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man.
That just sounded like you had the vacuum cleaner running.
No interceptions thrown by him, but he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
That boy was over there sleeping like a baby. All I know is, hey, he was asleep about 10 minutes, and finally Jermaine heard him snoring, and Jermaine was like, somebody's asleep, ain't it?
They gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even boss effort.
Who picked him already?
Intercepted. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
All I know is Child was waiting on y'all to load up for that legend draft. That motherfucker was over there snoring. That's how you know.
That's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them.
Then he wanted to do that draft so bad yesterday. Ain't none of y'all logged on.
He went into it.
Wasted a whole day.
He watched him on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day.
Saturday.
Could be, but early in this one, advantage defense.
13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
Your ass was protecting the Sabbath for real yesterday.
Let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Let me see what this new. I need to see what this new wide receiver. I need to see what this new wide receiver I got talking about.
Here we go.
Young.
Woo, that boy already his first catch. Touchdown. Woo.
Taken across for a Panthers touchdown.
That dude, Eo Severs.
His 3rd touchdown.
Charles traded him to the Browns, and then the Browns made me a trade offer for my backup left guard, and I went and edited the trade for this dude, and they accepted it straight up.
Phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play.
And
Look the ball in.
and look, I know his first catch went for a touchdown.
After the catch, that ends up in the end zone.
Andre Eosevas.
Ryan Fitzgerald now to have the extra point.
He played for the Bengals, but I got him. No, he's from Princeton. He's from Princeton.
Let's go to bounds.
Okay. Go put it up before you lose it.
Hey,
he played for the Hey, Jermaine, imagine that. He played for the Bengals, but I got him from Cleveland.
And the end result, a Panthers touchdown.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald.
That's because it was on my screen.
This one away. And out a little across
I need to murk these. I need to murk these Saints. That way I'll be in second place.
Offense and Chris Olave getting set to take over once more. And he's been
Turn
filling
what
up
off?
the stat sheet on a weekly basis, so to no one's surprise, his name sits near the top of the list in terms of most receptions by a wide
No, I
receiver
can turn the
season.
microphone off. I just don't.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence.
Shuck now to throw. Complete. It's Johnson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
This is all about testing a defense at different levels. Both the tight end and the receiver outside are going to run matching dig routes at varying depths down the field. This gives your quarterback options. He decides to go with his tight end on the shorter route, and he made the right call.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. You look at this Carolina defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
With their lack of pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Olave with his first grab, and he also has a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the give, here's Charbonnet. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And it's third down. Third and long.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now Shuck. Over the middle, he finds Valen. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
T. Higgins. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Now for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Ready. 50, green.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
52 blue.
Now Young. That was complete. He finds Sharp. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stopped him short.
Young loses it. And this is picked up by the Saints. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
And they'll start on the ground with Charbonnet. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Throwing, Shuck. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Play action. Shuck. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Here's Shuck. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. T. Higgins with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on, set.
They'll begin this series with a give to Hubbard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now a toss. Hubbard going left. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Carolina! Chuba Hubbard, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game.
It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Saints take over.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
27-yard line.
They'll begin here with a run with Charbonnet. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. As they've got it as we resume action. And now a handoff to Charbonnet. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
That's good for a Saints first down. A gain of 12.
There's Charbonnet once again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The tackle made.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
That's taken in left side by Velo. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
6-yard pickup.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Open man is Higgins. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Another Saints first down. First and goal.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. To throw now, Shuck. Got his tight end, that's complete. It's Johnson. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Juwan Johnson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have moved out in front. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second, there is a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Panthers offense and Chuba Hubbard set to take over once more. He's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. Looking to put a drive together.
Down. Ready?
On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Young. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
On the set.
3rd down and 1.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play. Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early.
Holding. Offense.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Charbonnet. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. The Saints on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. Complete to Olave on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it'll be 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 115 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Looking to throw, Young. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2nd down and 4.
Set. Ready. Cut.
Now Young. Got a man. That's legal. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Okay, break. Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Come on, set. Set.
They'll run here with Hubbard. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On the double. Ready. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Saints are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Let's go now.
There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-power offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. To throw is Shuck. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Complete to Jerome Johnson. It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
And they'll run on 3rd down with Charbonnet. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. It's Week 10, Veterans Day coming up on Tuesday, by the way. We salute all the brave men and women who keep our country safe. This one's for you. Here we go with the highlights. Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. And this is Elijah Moore. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's Trevor Lawrence finding the rookie, Travis Hunter. Beautiful throw to the back of the end zone. It's a touchdown. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. He was a big factor in the first half, as evidenced by this play right here. This one's at halftime with the Bills lead it by a touchdown at the half. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half, as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Panthers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Here we go, set, ready.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Well, 153 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over about 50 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Set, ready.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And past the 35 will be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
17 more yards. That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Young. That one complete to Ligon. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball.
Now he's going to ball his way in for a Panther score. Rico Dowdle, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, New Orleans.
On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Higgins goes in motion right. 3rd down, Shuck from the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And room there to work it inside the 25. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll fake the jet sweep, but instead it's Charbonnet. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the give, here's Charbonnet. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. Ball on the 8, it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Shuck. Olave over the middle. And the Saints are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Saints. First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
The carry here for the big tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Foster Moreau, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Panthers 21.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes Chuba Hubbard. Let's take a closer look at him. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you someone has sent word into the offensive line.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 190 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities. Just work with me a second here because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school.
Touchdown, Carolina! DJ Chark, 50 yards. And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. And they'll start on the ground with Charbonnet. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And the Saints, 1st down.
They go play action here with Shuck. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Derek Brown make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
3rd down.
On the ready.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Yellow, 22. Ready, go. Set.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Ready, ready. Blue, 30, ready.
Now Rattler. They'll set up a screen to Charbonnet. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts us down to a third and about 5. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Here's Rattler. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line.
That's another Saints first down. A gain of 14.
Here we go.
Well, pounded up the middle with Camaro. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10.
Let's go.
Panthers 31-yard line.
45. Hut. Go. Hut.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. This one taken in by Olave. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 12-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Rattler wants to throw it. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The sack goes to Chris Barnes.
8 yards. It's second down.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. To the air is Rattler.
Well, we all know possessions are crucial in a tie game, and let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
Let's go now.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season. And if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the 23-yard line.
Set, hut. Ready.
Right back to Hubbard. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't...
Incomplete. The defense did their job. Fourth quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at him from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. A tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
2nd and 6.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Hut.
Young working out of the gun. Open man is Yoshivas. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1. On the give, this is Hubbard. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground. That last run going to move him over 200 yards rushing now in this game alone.
46-yard line.
Let's go. Set.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
Party, you gotta like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Young to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Panthers have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off now. On the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
So here is Shuck and the Saints. Down by 7. A little over a minute to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As he'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
First down,
Come on, set.
Saints.
Ready.
Back to throw. It's complete. Kamara. Here comes 2nd down and 5.
Alvin Kamara. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 14.
He's back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
First down, New Orleans.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw. To the sideline and incomplete. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful, because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Loss of 7 yards. And it's 4th down.
Tackle.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Panthers, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Saints, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll get a late bye next week, which might be coming at the right time. And they'll be back in action in Week 12. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.